Hey everyone, Ran1 here. Welcome back to more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Last time, we tackled. We learned where the fifth crystal star is, and we also tackled 30 floors of the Pit of 100 Trials. This time, we're gonna be asking the people around Rogueport Harbor to see if they know anything about Keel Hall Key. What do you have to say? Keel Hall Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is in? So you want the treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out for, or the pirate's curse will get you. What? Keel Hall Key? Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they made a bad end to Pirate King curse. Yeah. Oh, we already talked to this guy. It's not. I don't think it's too clear of what to do, but what we're actually, I think, meant to do is go into the hotel, and we're meant to talk to this guy. And what do you want, eh? Who, me? You ask about? I am called Flavio, how you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. I am also apparently very fabulous. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchanged must always long for yet more, eh? What is missing from my life? This tears me up inside, my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Money, maybe? Thrills? Thrills, you say? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and again. There is nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. Wow. Odd. No, foolish Flavio, not chills. You silly man, what I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses, that is it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. I'm apparently Monkey D. Luffy. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why? That just shrieks of romance and thrills, and emotions, and even money. We got to have money. Do you not know the tale of the Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keel Hall Key? Tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People hear whisper about that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It's because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keelhaul Key. I mean, I guess it's a kind of a deserted island, but but that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the 7 seas. What is that you are saying? Talk of a legendary treasure here beneath Rogueport. Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You can't be cannot be believing each stupid rumor about a treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over, brother. I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keelhaul Key. Also, what is that? What is that smudge on the corner of your map? That's not important. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me? You awful, awful man! Well, now I'm confused. You are looking for these things known as the crystal stars. But now that I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortex's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be. Stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours. Yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? A sailor. I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as an intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure tickles my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Well, that was a scene and a half. Okay, now we're over here in the harbor. Yes, it is you, well, sadly, a slight problem has seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts the very to the very soul. Don't you agree? Now he's just spouting out how he loves this ship. Oh yes, of course. I completely forgot about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Well, here's the issue. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest rank helmsman that they steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman as for our navigator. This is how do you say, a pickle? Rhine is pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem? Then spit it out already. Well, sir, I heard of a talk of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have a helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul was seen him on the seas of late. Basta boom! Problem solved. Let's scout for this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. I volunteer as tribute. As isn't customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. Would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? Everyone just agrees. Then it is decided. You must find this Bobbery and bring him back here. Our fortune sails with you. So now we gotta find this Bobbery fellow. Fortunately, I know where he is. I know how to get over here. What you're going to want to do is bring your Yoshi kid out and go over here and do a little bit of traditional Mario platforming. Oh, there we go. There's a star piece right there. You can get it as early as getting your Yoshi kid. So, oh. There's a, apparently I fell through the cracks. Now that treasure chest over there we can't really get right now. What I wanted to do is get over here and get the Shine Sprite. Which puts us at 4. Oh, right. You can only go from side to side, not a downward or upward angle. But now we're on top of this house. We're gonna want to turn into a little tube and get into the chimney. We're pulling a Santa on this guy. What do you blokes want? I can explain. You seek Admiral Bobbery. Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, it isn't too clear what to do here, but what you're meant to do is go to the hotel again where you found Flavio. And you want to talk to the bartender. Admiral Bobbery? Yeah, I know him. I know that the house just past the wall in the Easter town. That's his. Well, I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Maybe you have to talk to him again? Admiral Bobbery? I haven't fainted. Drop the act, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. Harumph. What poly... tell me, what would you want from me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, huh? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail on the seas nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keelhaul Key. Awfully sorry, dear fellows, but when I say no, what I mean is no! What's our next move, Chief? This salty dude's going nowhere fast. Can't figure this guy out. What does this be with the ocean anyway? Know what we ought to do? We go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Okay, now I think we need to talk to the bartender at the inn in order to get the scoop. You say Admiral Bobbery won't go to sea with you, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? I see. And now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their end. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying. But I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Please do, I can take it. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love. A sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, and so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and was always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He only loved Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could. All was good. For a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but soon it turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I would have nursed her back to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know this tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to the sea? We have no choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. You got an old letter. The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery just before she departed. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what is written inside, but I can tell you what she told me. as she lay dying. Should I succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. That was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. I'm sorry for any tears that come out of that story, though, but this was also in the original game, so the story hadn't changed from the original. So, all right, Bobbery. What? By Blabberton's beard, not you again. This is like the third time today that you barged into my house without my permission. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting! Scarlet, my love. My love. If you are reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I decided to write you this letter. If you are reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you'll blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg you to remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please? Yes, love, I was happy, my sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Keelhaul Key?
Oh, yeah.
Harumph! If you think an old sea dog bomb like me is what you need, then let's shut off. Admiral Bobbery, yes! The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. It seems like he's got his confidence back. Alright, now that we're back in the harbor, I'm going to tell you right now that throughout the entirety of this next chapter, we won't be back at Rogueport for a while. So, if there's any last things that you need to do, now would be a good time to do them. I knew you would get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you, I say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? This is kind of your last warning to get rid of any take care of any chores that you need to do before setting off for Keelhaul Key, because once we start Chapter 5, we will not be back here for a while. So I don't really feel like I need to do anything else. So yeah, let's shove off. Very well, to the sea, raise anchor, and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance and money, our destination is Dread Keelhaul Key. Wait up! What? This is X-Not-1 here. Come in, dude. I repeat, X-Not-1 here. Over. Roger. Reading U5 by. Infiltration is successful. X-Not Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Not Black is aboard the vessel. Chapter 5, the key to pirates. The One Piece! Month star day X0. Day gasp. Over the protests of my crew, SS Flavion set sail. Is this a voyage reckless as they say? Yes, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. I love the children's book transition from day to night. Monster. Day XX. Another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartedly. Monster Day X X note. Things are going smoothly, perhaps even too smoothly for my comfort. Things are going too smoothly for my liking. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. This is not an ad. This is actually in the game. It just sounds like this. It just sounds like the world's smallest trumpet ever. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no. Something is definitely up to something. The island is right before your eyes. Do you not see it? It's a mountain of treasure. Oh ho ho! I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Great. He started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until it's finished. Why are we stopping? Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it. Why is the... What? Wait, what's going on? The ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio. I'm really sorry to interrupt your that wicked story. But the ship stopped. I stopped, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury. It is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? Mm-hmm. So take care of it. I see no issue with the ship itself. I assure you, I am not so rusty a sailor as that I would miss. I'll investigate real quick. Wait a tick. Yo, how is he climbing? He has no arms. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. What? Oi, quit shoving here. I'm working over here. I said quit shoving. I'm walking over here. Oh! They're here. What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what is going on? Oh shit. Ooh. I agree. Ooh. No, they're upon us. The pirate ghosts. All them rumors were true. I just strafing from side to side. Aye. Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream. That we're all awake. Now, quickly move the boat. Ooh. Oh my God! There's a lot of soul flames there. Oh, ghostly oohing thing. Ooh. Are you really the savage pirate king? He's blue in the face. Aye, help me! Bug up now, everyone. Remain civilized. Relax. Don't panic. I don't know if everyone would agree with you there, since there's like, oh, I don't know, a couple dozen flames surrounding us. Relax, I say. You simply must take it easy. What? Ah! Oh, they actually knock it over in this version. Bobbery, no! Excuse me, listen, everyone. If we can form an orderly line without shoving right after... Oh, pieces of it actually fall off. Aye! We must get out of here! Abandoned ship, every rich marvelous merchant for himself! Oh, it's actually sinking into the ocean. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island, Keelhaul was our intended destination all along, no? Yes, and yet we mourn. We lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think that we were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happened to us now? We may have lost. We may be lost without hope. Stick in the woods. Oh God, I didn't remember how I didn't remember how many of these things were going after. Oh god, it keeps going. No. Ah! Okay, it's over. Keelhaul key. Oi, Captain Stash. It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. No music to start out, but I want to make mention of something that we can now do. Ooh, it's a little creature. Wacoo, I'm Wacka. We got some good weather today, right? It makes me feel like nothing bad's gonna happen on a day like today, Wackadoo. Now, I'm sorry, little one, but I must. Wackow! Direct hit! Yeah. If you hit him over the head, you get a Wackus bump. A lump of something. Replenishes 25 FP and 25 HP. One of the best healing items in the entire game. And you get it as early as Chapter 5. I also remember something else in this. Oh, right here. Yep, there's a star piece right here. Of course, we can't really do anything about that with that now, since we can't really get back to Rogueport. This is why you want to do any errands before starting Chapter 5. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Papacha are in a huge fight. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait one moment. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Why, you little Cyclops? Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers, at dawn. Oh, yeah, that's right fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in your fancy threads. They're here! Oh, so now you're backpedaling because you saw some ooze. Wait, did I actually equip the Ice Smash badge? Mario, front and center. This is in order to take care of the ghosts. Who, me? Yeah, this is kind of why you want to have the ice badges on, since they'll actually do extra damage to these guys. Can't really jump on them per se, but I'll actually switch over to Goombella just to get the lowdown on these guys. Thankfully, I only have to tile one of them. That's an Ember. Sword of Pale Blue's Flame Spirit. Kind of spooky. Ooh. 830. Of course, since this thing is a flame, touching it will hurt. Didn't Mama teach you that? Here's another thing you should know. Something horrible is likely to happen if you attack it with fire. It looks like it's susceptible to ice or explosive attacks, though, so that's something. Again, this is why you want to have the Ice Smash and another badge known as Ice Power, which will allow you to jump on them without taking damage. Oh yeah, I also equipped the Zap Tap badge that we got last time. So now we can actually damage enemies that make contact with us. And I should also mention a little hidden quirk about this badge. Should an enemy be electrified, you'll actually be able to jump on them when they're electrified. I missed the timing on that. And we're burned. Great. I actually did do some training off screen, just because I felt like I was too low level for this point in the game. Granted, I only got like, what, 2 levels? But it was at least better than nothing. And 12 experience. So we're climbing back up there. Yes, you're a bloomin' beast, Captain Stash. Too early to celebrate, no? There are surely more of them elsewhere, eh? Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. As leader of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this, I brook no argument. Yes, of course, Mario. Perhaps you can handle the exploration of this island? Yeah? That is, my boy. I knew you would go forth with boldness. We count upon you. Over here is a shop which does sell super shrooms, which I will get a couple of these guys, so I can have at least a little bit of reliable recovery. And I'll get a honey syrup just so I can have at least a bit of the FP recovery. And of course the Battletoad is right here. And of course, since I took damage in that, we'll be sleeping here. I believe this does take in coupons, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Oh no, that one's got a sleepy sheep over there. We gotta take it out. Yeah, we haven't seen these guys in a while. Yeah, we haven't seen any of these guys since, I believe, Chapter 3, was it? And if you haven't tattled them then, now would be a good time to tattle them. Since, you know... Oh, I also forgot to mention, fuzzies can't actually hurt you as long as you have the Zap Tap on, because they can only make direct contact. So, yeah. That's a pretty good badge to have. And remember, you can get upon clearing 30 floors of the Pit of 100 Trials in this version. I don't remember how you get in the original though, but I'll probably pop it up on screen though. But yeah. But at least now I don't have to worry about the fuzzies doing anything bad to me right now, as long as I have the Zap Tap equipped. Granted, I will still take damage from some other stuff, but at least it's like 1 point of damage of retaliation. Ah! I think the scenery might have killed it. I also love how there's sun rays in the corner. There's another sleepy sheep. We have to take that one in the back out. Oh, I forgot about this. Sometimes the green fuzzies can split themselves off. Thankfully, they retain the HP of whichever one they're cloned from. So that's always at least a decent enough thing. Now that this area is actually reminding me of something, I did pick up a spike shield badge. This can be gotten in the underside of Rogueport, but you need to have Vivian in order to get it. Basically allows Mario to jump on spiky enemies without getting counterattacked. This is Putrid Piranha. It's a poisonous piranha plant. The color is totally sickly. 830, so they have no defense. It bites and attacks with a super rank poison breath. Breath mint, table 4. I love how she just throws that one bit of shade in there. Yeah, these guys can poison you, and you dare throw a rock at me? Oh, it's a Goomba. Those stinging Goombas, you're making me look bad. Switch to Vivian, just so I can have a pretty good, dang it! At least I burned them. Oh, okay, it's doing the poison breath. Oh, come on! The 7 turns on Vivian? Jeez. Okay, at least the fire took them out. Thankfully, unlike Pokemon, you don't have to worry about on-field poison damage. So, at least there's that. Yeah, this looks a bit suspicious. And it is. There's an invisible coin block. You've read, the tell is that there's a perfect square where it actually is. Me, Mr. Let me get it, please. Okay. But I'm carrying too many items. Basically, I'm gonna discard it real quick. And basically, shrinks every enemy and lowers their attack. I think I'll actually end it here. Next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, we're gonna see if we're gonna explore more of Keelhaul Key. See you guys then. Until then, have a great day.